News starts right now.
Good morning, everyone. It's something we've been following all morning, an internet outage overnight that's been impacting systems across the world.
So we've spent the overnight hours in the morning figuring out what's going on in Kansas City, right? Yeah. Walking you through how this tech outage is impacting us right here. The common scene for so many, blue screens on computers, seen at airports, on digital billboards, significant impacts at hospitals, 911 dispatch centers, DMV offices around the country.
The most visible impact we've seen across the metro, KCI. We heard from many passengers frustrated by cancellations and delays.
You know, I got my boarding pass and everything, and then they say that, oh, your flight's just left.
It is my aunt's 80th birthday party, and we were hoping to get there, but we may not get there until like 11 p.m. according to the flight, so we would miss it. But we're gonna just see what other options are available and see.
As a voice for everyone, we've been bringing you the forefront, the concerns of people impacted by this morning's outage.
And KSHP 41 News reporter Claire Bradshaw, she's been at KCI all this morning as everything's kind of been developing. Claire, we watched as airlines one by one started to slowly leave our local airport. What's going on now?
Hey, good morning, you guys. Want to give you what we know right now. The good news for travelers is that Delta, American, and United all have departing flights from MCI. Now, that was not the case earlier this morning. American Airlines was affected by the outage. They started sending people out earlier this morning. Delta, United, just within the last hour and a half, started their departure flights up again. This is a look at the baggage counters right now. This is where we saw some really hectic lines. I actually just spoke with a group of women who got a refund from Delta because they were not going to be able to make their cruise. They were going to have to travel overseas for that. They could not get the flights in time to get to their cruise. So that's what people are dealing with, rescheduling travel or just giving up on it. We have also video of what it looked like earlier today when it's slightly bit more hectic here. It's been a headache, to say the least, for these travelers that I've talked with. The consensus from people I spoke with, they were not told by whatever airline they were flying with that there were issues with travel today until they typically arrived at the airport. One person tweeted to me that they didn't know until they were at their gate. For a while, though, people were not able to check their bags or have access to their airline apps for help, which was something that they were being pushed to go to. Flights were canceled, delayed for a few hours, some even delayed until tomorrow. Some people had their connecting flights changed, but this is the reality of this IT outage when we live in a technology-centered world.
We weren't quite prepared for the mess we walked into.
So far on CNN it said it was a ground stop, so I just came here hoping, but I rented a car so I can drive home to Houston just in case, because I've been through a couple of these and just hope to get home.
That's kind of the world we live in when we're so heavily reliant on technology.
If you don't make an extra plan, then you're going to be stuck here at the airport or in Kansas City, but it's a nice city, so I didn't mind it. If I'm stuck here a couple of nights, I wouldn't mind it at all. It was a good time.
So the good news, again, United, Delta, American all have flights leaving, but we do know that this is going to have some effect long-term on the flight schedule. Until that flight schedule fully recovers from today's delays and cancellations, MCI and the airlines are telling you, check in with your respected airline that you're flying out of, see what your flight status is. You need to double check that it's not been delayed or canceled overall. You can do that on the airlines app. You can also do that on FlyKC's website. If your flight did change, Delta, American, and United have waivers that you can access online. Reporting at KCI, I'm Claire Bradshaw, KSHP 41 News.